We continue our look at the spiritual disciplines, and this week, today, I want to take just a couple of minutes and talk about the daily prayer of examen. There are different ways that we can approach God to pray, and there's different prayers that we can lift up. We have the Lord's Prayer that is given to us in Scripture. We have prayers of intercession, prayers of confession, and different ways that we can approach God in prayer and bring our supplications before Him. But in the daily examen, what we are bringing before God is our day itself, and we're reflecting on our day. And so generally there are 5 steps in the examen coming out of Ignatian spirituality. And the first step is asking God for insight or to bring light into our day. Something which we maybe aren't always mindful of as we go through our day is whatever we are doing, we are in God's presence. God is aware of us. There is no place we can go from His presence. And so normally encouraged to be practiced later in the day or maybe toward the end of the day, we want to stop and reflect on our day, recognizing that in everything we've done, it's been a day that God has been with us. So look back on your day. What did you do? Where were you? Who did you talk to? Where did you go? What things did you do? Ask the Spirit to give you insight and direction, to see what God might have been saying to you, wanting of you, giving to you in this day. We want to give thanks is the second step of the examen. Giving thanks that every moment of this day was a gift from God. We want to be thankful over the little things, or things that we may say are little things, the gift of blue sky, the gift of rain, the gift of a phone call, the gift of a meal, the gift of a moment by ourselves to enjoy a cup of coffee. Give thanks for this day as a gift from God, a God who has been with you throughout your day. We want to review the day. As we look back over the day, and I've noted this already, who we were with, what we did, who we talked to, the things that we've enjoyed, recalling the sights and the sounds of the day gone by, reflecting on how we felt. What discouraged you? Sometimes the words that are used in the Prayer of Examen are consolation and desolation. Are there areas that you felt desolation? Times when you look back through your day when you really don't know or didn't feel that God was present? Were there moments in your day when God seemed very present, very alive to you and with you? Reflect on your day with these things in mind. The next step in the examen is to recognize the areas that we've fallen short, to recognize our shortcomings or our failures. Be honest with the moments in your day. As you think of the conversations you've had, are there conversations that didn't go the way they should have? Are there deeds that were left undone that you should have done? Are there situations that you handled poorly that could have been handled better? These may have been some of the desolations in your day, moments when you realized that you were out of step with the Spirit, with what God had for you. Lift these up before God. The last step within the examen is to look toward the day to come. Lord willing, there will be another day tomorrow, another day in which we can walk in the presence of God. Be asking already for God to be providing light and insight into the day ahead. Ask Him to help you be aware of the moments that He is meeting you in your day. And recognizing the areas of desolation today, the times that God was absent, to be reflecting on what He was maybe teaching you in those moments, and or recognizing that desolation may have been a result of our own misstep, stepping out of the way of the Spirit, and ask for His grace to help us, to help you do better in those areas in the day ahead tomorrow. With the anticipation that at the end of the day tomorrow, you will stop and look back on your day once again, thanking God for the day that He has given, for His presence in the day, and for the ways that He's forming you and shaping you as you walk with Him each day. So I encourage you this week to end your day with this prayer of examen, seeking God in the moments of each day and asking Him to guide you in the day ahead. Blessings on you as you pursue God in this way.